Hi Virgo, this is Power and Light Tarot, bringing you your love reading for the month of November 2018. And this is going to be what are their true intentions in love with you, whoever you're dealing with. Please check your moon and your rising. This reading is going to be for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. If you're not aware of your moon and rising, just go over to cafeastrology.com and you can get your natal chart there and you can get that information, okay? It's a good idea to be checking moon and rising because, you know, it's a large part of who you are, okay? And you're going to get a more complete picture of your situation and things that are going on for you, okay? So, as usual, I have two decks here, and I'm going to be going into the extended once I'm done with this part of the reading. And let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards here, these Goddess Guidance cards, and these are General Wisdom cards, and see if we can get any wisdom for you before we get into the tarot. What does Virgo need to know about love in November? So this says go outside. You've been inside too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Okay, so we all know that going outside releases stress, especially if you're going outside in nature, right? So this lady's here with her, looks like she's wearing a hat with all these flowers around it. So this is beautiful. This is Cordelia. Let's get one more card. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know in love for November, please? Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? And this is the goddess Pele, divine passion. Okay, so you could be really passionate about somebody. Maybe you're not going for it. All right. So let's get into your reading right now. And now in your reading, I have, this is going to be your energy. This is how you feel about them. The current situation, the challenge or the obstacle, their current situation, their current energy rather, their past energy, and how they're feeling about you, okay? So when we get into the extended Virgo over on Vimeo, we're going to be talking about, you know, the unknown or what they are hiding, what they may be hiding, their hopes and fears, the potential for the relationship, and their true intentions, okay? So please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for all the likes and subscriptions. Really appreciating it, sending out a lot of love here in these readings, okay? So let's get started, and we have your energy. We have the sun here. You know, you could be dealing with a Leo here, Virgo, and it's clarified with the Six of Swords in the reverse. So that's telling me that you are not moving away from something that may be turbulent with the Six of Swords in the reverse. You could be dealing with a conflicting energy here. And you're just, you know, you turned around or you're just not going to do it, okay? The Six of Swords in the upright is moving on from conflict, choppy waters, confliction, arguing, things like that. Anything that may be upsetting you. So it looks like you're not moving on here to be happy. This is how this looks, all right? I'm going to get one more card on that, and let's see how that is here. So why is the Six of Swords in the reverse with the Sun card for Virgo? Beg your pardon. Why is the Six of Swords there in the reverse with the Sun card for Virgo, please? Okay, so you're showing up here, Virgo, in as the Knight of Pentacles. This is you. We're going to get one more card. Now, it's possible you're not moving on here because of stability or money. All right, when the, you know, when the Knight of Pentacles shows up. I'm going to get one more card here. In fact, you know, when this Six of Swords is in the reverse, it sometimes means that you need to move on. You need to flip the card around. You need to move on to find your happiness, all right? Why is the Knight of Pentacles there for Virgos? For Virgo, in their current energy. Why is the Knight of Pentacles there, please, for Virgo? All right, so it's the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a couple things. It's communication, and it also is a new path, all right? It's a new direction in life. The Wands are about, excuse me, the Wands are about movement, and they're also about passion and courage. But this here, the Page of Wands is kind of somebody who's starting out on a new path. The pages are always, if it's not communication, they are starts, like a new start here, okay? Something small, but you know, you're not moving on here to have a new start and to have happiness. And that's very clear here, okay? So the next position we have here, Virgo, is, excuse me, is how you're feeling about them, okay? The High Priestess is shown up in the reverse, and it's showing up with the Hanged Man also in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Pisces, you know, with the Hanged Man here. Now, you know, I feel like you're feeling that they, you know, they are not going to make a sacrifice for you, all right? Or you're not making a sacrifice, possibly. This can go a few ways. The Hanged Man in the reverse is somebody who has either come out of being in their head, trying to look at things from a new perspective, you know, taking a step back, okay? You could feel that they are, you know, that they have used their intuition here, or that they know about some secrets here, and they're not willing to make a sacrifice. Now, you could be feeling you don't want to make a sacrifice about them. That's probably the situation here, which is interesting, because here you're not moving on here. You're not moving away from conflict. So, you know, the High Priestess in the reverse is also, it can be a few things. It's somebody not using their intuition. Now, you know, and you could also feel like they kind of went, you know, that they are spiritual as well, and not willing to make a sacrifice for you. And this can go either way. Maybe you don't want to make a sacrifice for them, all right? You could also feel like they have come out of this Hanged Man, they have come out of this hangman mode where they were trying to figure things out and, you know, getting a new perspective after secrets have come out. And this is probably the most resonating here for many of you Virgos, okay? Now, next position we have here is the current situation. We have the Ace of Swords. So definitely there was some clarity, or a truth was revealed here. I feel like the truth was revealed here because the High Priestess is here in the reverse. So maybe some secrets came out, and the Ace of Swords is here. Some clarity was revealed, and it could have been revealed too with this is the situation here. It could have been revealed through some communication, maybe through some defensive communication. The Page of Swords can talk about, sometimes this is somebody who is defensive or on guard about a truth, about clarity. It can also be that somebody is spying, okay? You could be spying on them, Virgo, or they could be spying on you, possibly. Okay, maybe to get some clarity here, to get some truth. Okay? So take it as it resonates. Now, next up we have the obstacle or the challenge, right? So what's showing here is what's showing up here is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Six of Pentacles in the reverse is, you know, a situation where there was a lack of balance, there was a lack of give and take, and it's shown up with the Justice card. So for me, the challenge is, you know, there could have been, somebody could be getting their justice in a situation over, you know, a lack of balance or a lack of give and take. Somebody between you guys maybe wasn't, you know, doing their part, was not giving an equal amount here in the relationship. Now, somebody could be getting their justice here because of a third party. You know, because maybe the third party is over now with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like somebody was giving to two people here. Or there was just a lack of give and take here, and somebody didn't really want to invest in a relationship. But somebody's getting their justice here about it. And justice also talks about truth. So I feel like a truth, you know, the obstacle here is that the truth has come out. And remember, the Ace of Wands is right, the Ace of Swords rather, is right next to it, which talks about truth and clarity here. So, you know, the challenge is that I feel like there's a truth that came out, and it is about a third party, possibly a third party that has ended. Or just there's justice here because somebody did not want to invest, or somebody was not, you know, somebody was not giving their part. Okay? Also, you know, the obstacle could be here, Virgo, that there is no fairness, there's no balance. Because the Six of Pentacles also speaks of, in the reverse, speaks of a lack of balance. This is the problem here. There's a lack of balance. Doesn't necessarily have to be a third party, but but there is a definite lack of balance, and this lack of balance could be due to a third party, but we'll see as we go along. Okay, somebody could also be in a court case. Okay, I mean, if you're dealing with two people here, Virgo, you could be in a court case here over, you know, or you could be settling some matter in the court, maybe a divorce. But you could be settling some matter over money with these pentacles showing up here, the Six of Pentacles. Or you could be, you know, going through a breakup in court because maybe there was a third party that went on here, okay? So, you know, this can go a few ways. So what we have next here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So here you are, Virgo, showing up in how you're in your current energy. You're showing up over here. I do have two decks so we can get, you know, just providing more clear information, right? When these cards are repeating, it is a clear confirmed message, right? So the Knight of Pentacles showing up here in their current energy. So, you know, they're feeling you. They're definitely feeling you, because I think this is you, Virgo, okay? This can be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but this is how they are feeling about you. So they're super conflicted about you. They could feel defeated by the situation. We have the Five of Swords showing up. They could also feel that, you know, you have punked them in a way, because the Five of Swords, you know, the guy here on the card he's a bully. You know, he's taken these swords from these two other people. One of them looks like they're crying, and he's smirking about it. So he's, you know, he's a bit of a fucker, okay? So anyway, you know, this is how they're feeling about you. Now, it's here with the Seven of Pentacles, you know. They also feel, they could feel that you are trying to decide on something as well here, okay, with this Seven of Pentacles. But they could also feel like, you know, they're taking a good look at the situation here, and they just feel like you're just, you know, you have to win at all costs here. You don't play fair. You played mind games with them. Because here you are right next to this Five of Swords. They could also feel that you put them in a third party, because the Five of Swords has three people here on this card. This is not a good card, all right? And they could also feel that change is on the horizon, seriously, because fives talk about change, okay? Just going to put these cards back here. So next up, we have their past energy. So whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, we have the Star card, and that can talk about, you know, Aquarius energy. I do have Pisces here and Leo. We have the Justice card showing up, which is Libra. Now, you know, you may not be dealing with any of these signs. But when the Star card is showing up with the Nine of Pentacles, And this is their past energy. So they've healed. They've healed, and they, you know, in the recent past, they're working on themselves. Okay, this lady over here, she probably just came from the salon. She got a pedicure and a manicure. She has her new clothes on, and she has all these pentacles around her. Those are her pentacles. And this is her exotic bird because she has so much money to burn. Okay, so she has healed whoever, he or she, this is their past energy. And they could have healed here over something that was really important to them. Maybe you were their wish and their dream come true. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So next up we have how they feel about you, Virgo. So they feel that you are not able to make a decision here about a path, about a life path, about them possibly, about a partner, about choosing between two people. They feel like you can't make a decision. And I feel like they think you're a player. And they feel that you're just an in and out person. Over here, you know, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse here, which talks about not giving to a relationship, okay? It's in the reverse. It can talk about that. So, you know, when the Knight of Wands shows up, we have the Six of Pentacles here in your reading in the reverse. I feel like they just feel that you're not reliable here. The Knight of Wands is somebody who is very charismatic. They could be very sexy, good looking, a lot of charm, right? The Knight of Wands comes in for a night. He goes home and he might not go home. He might go see another broad, right? But anyway, they feel like they don't know when you're coming back. Like they can't rely on you, okay? Now the King of Wands is showing up with that. You could be dealing with a fire sign because we have the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Wands here, and the King of Wands, which is pure fire energy, all right? But this is how they're feeling about you. So they could feel really passionate about you, and they could also feel that, you know, you're kind of a player here because the King and the Knight of Wands here together is player energy, all right? And I feel like they are very passionate about you, okay? So we're going to be going over to Vimeo, Virgo, and we're going to be talking about the unknown, what they may be hiding, their hopes and fears, the potential for the relationship, and their true intentions over on Vimeo, okay? I hope you join me over there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm really appreciating you guys. And I did want to mention before we leave here today, you know, I'm sorry, at the bottom of the deck, I forgot to mention this, it was the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. We do have the Page of Swords showing up here with the Ace of Swords down here. The Page of Swords is communication. It may be a kind of defensive communication, but it is also, it can also be spying, you know. So I feel like you're either spying on them or they may be spying on you. And the Ten of Pentacles is showing up, and there is some situation here that has to do with stability or money, okay? The Six of Pentacles is here, there's Pentacles here, there's Pentacles here, and, you know, it's possible there was a third party here. I don't see serious heartbreak cards here, but actually the Five of Swords is here. That is, that can be a heartbreak card, but you could be dealing with two people here, and I feel like the money is an issue, maybe with one of them, okay? So I hope to see you over on Vimeo, guys. My videos are super affordable, and I'm wishing you power and light and lots of love.